And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the deciding Game 7 of the World Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. It's Game 7, everything on the line. And Chris, as a player, this is the spot you dream of.
I guarantee you, as kids, they've made up this scenario. Game 7 of the World Series, bases loaded, and all that pressure there. Well, here's the reality tonight. The key, act like you're in the backyard all over again. See if you can come through with something big.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, Aaron Nola.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Gunnar Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Clips the corner, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That clips the corner. Runner at third, nobody out. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That's in there. 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Now a slow roller to second. Stop. Gets it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Ryan Mountcastle in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now the count is even. And that one clips the corner. Caught him looking for the K. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Orioles 1 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
kicks and fires. Close, but called a ball. Now 2-0.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Righty delivers. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Batting second.
Trey Turner now. Rodriguez, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction,
now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. That's his 4th home run of the series, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked the cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
Alec Bohm at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches.
Play made, that ends the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, Anthony Santander at the plate. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to him to lead this one, and I think he's going to do it.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Here comes a pitch.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Bounced up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the corner for a strike. Next pitch misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Jordan Westburg. In the air, right side. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
This is Bryson Stott. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser sizing this one up. Nabs it. And the inning is over. We played 2 full innings and we're tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
The pitch.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
Line of the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Takes a tumble and hangs on.
All right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down. And that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Henderson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Foul ball there. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Next offering is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. stays alive. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Phillies catcher, Garrett Stubbs. And he deals. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Johan Rojas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner on the go. Base hit right field. Around second, on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now a bump towards third. And it's just foul. That was close. Check on the runner.
Oh, he's right.
Puts a bunt down. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Turner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Turner is out. And there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3. Right.
And now here is Harper. He's already homered in this game. In there at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Hard ground ball, base knock. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the box now, no balls and a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Line drive. Mullins makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. It's the Phillies 3 and the Orioles 1. It's the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. And the pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit.
All right. It's 0-1.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 down, bases empty. Out to short, Turner. Throw to first is in time. And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Grounded out his first time. He swings and fouls 1 off.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
1-1.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Wouldn't chase that time. That misses. Bounce full, 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play. And I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Cowser hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left field.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Marsh, 26 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Righty to the plate. And that one pulled foul. Man at first, one away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 3 and the Orioles 2. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In the air out to center. Rojas makes the catch. And there's one away. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Now
flied to right his first time.
Jordan Westburg.
Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Up next.
And now Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
This one in the air center field. Rojas brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Rodriguez back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And it's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Rojas batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Orioles 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the 6th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And a pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On its way to the corner, Marsh on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Pulls that one foul. Bounce to the right, Harper. And he handles it himself for the out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with the slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three. Anthony Santander digs in now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Gets under it and pops it up. Turner should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 3 and the Orioles 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. The line to kick the pitch. And a strike.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Grayson Rodriguez is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Right down the chute, and that's strike one. And now the lefty, runner takes off, makes the catch for the out. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off.
Now batting, catcher.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. Aiken, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
That's to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one, but they're up 3-2. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And the right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Just off the outside part of the plate. And another ball.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. And that's too high. Ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
No outs. Runner at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. And a good eye there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
This one in the air right field. Castellanos makes the grab on the run. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Ramon Urias.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And that's in there for strike 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Over to first, and he's saved. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 0-2. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He muscles that one out of here. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Here's the Orioles lead. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him swinging. 8, 7, 6. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. So remaining in the game defensively, Ramon Urias. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Cionel Perez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
As the lefty gets to work, Schwarber in the box now, takes strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Craig Kimbrell, the closer of the staff, is thrown. Baker also getting ready. And fouled off. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Pulls it in on the run. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The first baseman.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8 innings complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the Orioles 4 and the Phillies 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. Nola back to work.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball off the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now, Ryan O'Hearn. Ball 1, no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Sneaks through, base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Mountcastle, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering misses. 2-1. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
At the belt and fires. Right through there. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that
Ball
W.
outside.
Santander, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Here comes Rutschman around third. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Cowser stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, left field, and he makes the catch. So first and second with 2 outs. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Out towards right center field. Castellanos moves on it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-3. You're watching the World Series on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Craig Kimbrell.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Craig Kimbrell.
Here comes a pitch. Boom.
No,
Stands in
that's
here,
the ball.
takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
It gets down, base hit. So he gets on base, an elimination game 1 at a time, right?
And all of a sudden the pressure moves to the other team. They came into this one feeling pretty good, but now that he's on, changes things a little bit.
Castellanos at the plate and takes high there. High in the air, out to right. Moving under it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
And that's down and away. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 7. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Last chance for the Phillies. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Tying run at the plate. And now 2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Henderson. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs.